Hello, wonderful people. How are you all doing? Have you ever tried drinking hot water in your life? For those who have already accomplished this feat, you've probably noticed that it serves more than just quenching your thirst. And for you who have never had hot water in your life, I invite you to watch this video until the end. Because even though this habit isn't related to our cultural ties, it can become a huge advantage for you and improve at least 10 things in your health and your life overall. Especially for those who have to take medication for joint pain, muscle pain, for those who have to take laxatives and have a hard time going to the bathroom, or for those who need medication for indigestion or a medication to regulate blood pressure. Oh, and for those who want to detox or even relax. Did you like the topic? So watch this video until the end. I'm Ana Maria Keverin and you're on Dr. Ana Maria's Tips. Welcome to our channel. I'm going to ask you to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Guys, in Chinese medicine, drinking hot water is related to energy balance and strengthening the digestive system. This habit is part of a medical practice in Chinese medicine to help the body recover. In our traditional medicine, recovery is done through medications for specific illnesses. And hot water has little record. What can you do, right? For those who resonate with ancient knowledge that is still practiced today, hot water is considered a magical substance, good for everything. And it's called yang, which is the masculine energy, meaning it has enormous energetic, warm, and stimulating properties. It turns out that it promotes the cleansing of our circulatory system and is capable of eliminating toxins and waste that accumulate in the body from unhealthy foods, fried fats, nitrites we ingest, and sodium. Drinking hot water helps our body eliminate these impurities through sweating and also by increasing blood flow and improving excretion capacity. For those with high and unregulated blood pressure, get a habit to drink hot water every morning. Of course, you need to help your body by avoiding excessive consumption of foods high in sodium and fats. Now, hot water also has a calming and relaxing effect on our body and helps relieve stress and tension. Taking a hot shower or drinking hot water before bed will give you a much more peaceful and restorative sleep. Give it a try. Hot water helps stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, which improves the efficiency of your digestion and also the absorption of nutrients. This is very beneficial, especially for people who have digestive issues with weakness in the spleen and stomach. And those people who have constant belching. Do you know what belching is? For you, drink a cup of hot water 30 minutes after each meal. Based on Chinese medicine, hot water is considered capable of unblocking the flow of stagnant energy that is stuck in the meridians, which are energy points in our body. These meridians, which you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, when studied by Western medicine, were found to correspond to organs, glands, and the circulatory system, and that certain energy blockages were related to diseases like joint pain, muscle pain, digestive disorders, emotional tension, and even menstrual problems. This energy blockage has also been linked to urinary infections, kidney stones, gallbladder stones, among various other conditions. Did you recognize yourself in any of them? So, according to both medicines, it can indeed help relieve the pain and discomfort caused by the stagnation of your vital energy. In other words, it restores the energetic balance of your body. Hot water in the morning gets your intestines moving because it softens and hydrates the stool and increases intestinal motility. In the morning, it also helps your body wake up, ensuring it gets hydration without thermal shocks, making it easier for your metabolic, organic, and even muscular activities. Hot water also helps you improve your immunity, promoting the production of defense cells. Hot water also helps to clear fats from the body more easily. It improves the absorption of nutrients that I've already mentioned to you coming from your diet. So what is the right amount of hot water we should drink every day? There's no exact amount to be consumed. I, for example, in the morning, drink as much as I can, and during the day too. I ended up choosing hot water at all times of my day because besides being comforting and restorative, it gets absorbed much better by the body than cold water. In my case, there are people who can't drink hot water, right? But here's the recommendation. The ideal is to consume around 600 ml of hot water. It's not boiling, okay folks? It's a temperature that won't burn you. can be ingested without hurting you, okay? And everyone has their own tolerance for hot water, right? Find out what your temperature tolerance is and go for it. But the 600 ml ensures you get all those benefits I mentioned in the morning. If you're going to drink hot water to improve your digestion, it's recommended to do so 30 minutes after meals, around 200 to 300 milliliters. Because otherwise, you dilute your gastric juice and then you'll have a harder time digesting. So it doesn't help to drink it right away or to drink hot water with food. Now, for those of you who have made it this far and like to get inspired, listen to this little story. Once upon a time, there was a wise Chinese master named Liang, known for his wisdom and compassion. People would come from far away to seek him out and learn from his words of wisdom. On one occasion, a young apprentice approached the master, who asked him to share a special teaching. Master Liang looked at the apprentice with a gentle smile and said, "Hot water is like life. It teaches us a valuable lesson about patience and the transformative power of time." Intrigued, the apprentice asked the master to explain this metaphor, and Master Liang began to tell an ancient story. There was a young fisherman named Wei, and he dreamed of becoming the best fisherman in the village. But he was always impatient. Every morning he would go out to the river with his net and eagerly cast it into the water, hoping to catch fish right away. However, his rush and lack of patience resulted in empty nets and disappointment. One day, Wei encountered an old wise man who was calmly watching the river. Intrigued, he approached and asked, "Wise one, how can I be a successful fisherman? I cast my net with all my might, hoping to catch many fish. Nothing happens." Then the wise man smiled and said, "Wei, hot water teaches a lesson about patience. Just like you patiently wait, for the hot water to boil, you should also have patience when fishing. The river is like life, full of mysteries and its own rhythms. If you act in a hurry, the fish will sense your anxiety and hide. Learn to wait, to observe the subtle movements of water, and to act the right moment." Master Liang looked at his apprentice and concluded, "Just like hot water, life teaches us to be patient, observe the subtle signs around us, and act wisely at the right time. Learn to flow with the natural rhythms of life, and you will find success and serenity." The apprentice was deeply moved by Master Liang's words and took with him the lesson of hot water. He promised to apply patience in all areas of his life, knowing that only through time and waiting could he achieve his goals. So what did you think? This teaching from the master? Shall we start drinking hot water? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. A big kiss for you all, and see you next time.